Hello and welcome to my latest Make It Yourself video. This time we're making LED wall lights. These LED strips are now widely available and come in many forms and colours. In this type, the LEDs are encased in a white vinyl tube which makes it look like neon. It's also very flexible, so it's ideal for making pretty much any shape you want, as long as there are no sharp corners. I've chosen to make a light in the shape of a racing circuit for my grandson, who is a fan of Formula One racing. There are many Formula One circuits to choose from. We chose Monaco for several reasons. Firstly, it's quite an iconic and interesting shape. It fits quite well into the restricted space we have available. At the size we need, which is about 750mm wide, the track fits onto one single row of A4 paper, meaning that cutting the template is made easier. Lastly, if you get fed up of looking at a racing track, it can be turned on its head to make a saxophone. First thing is to find an outline for the circuit you want to use. In this case, there are loads online to choose from. Open the image into a photo editing program and resize to the size you need. In this case, when the width is set to 750mm, the height fitted onto A4 portrait, which made printing out the cutting template easy. Any higher and I'd have had to print it out onto 2 or more rows. 750 divided into 4 gives 187. So I created some horizontal alignment lines with ticks at 187mm. I then cropped the image into 4 overlapping A4 pages and printed them out so I could glue them together to make a full-size template. Here we have the 4 A4 pages aligned and glued together and stuck on a piece of 12mm MDF. The only change I've had to make is to make this hairpin bend a little bit wider to fit the LED strip. Next thing we need to do is cut this out. I've cut a piece of 4mm ply about 8mm bigger than the original template and glued and screwed it to the back of the sanded profile. I've made a temporary jig for my router using a 608 skateboard bearing so I can trim it to the same width all the way round. I've given the former a coat of paint. This is slate grey, which was the choice of my very discerning client. I've drilled a hole in the base to take the power lead, and after checking that it's all okay, I'm now starting to glue the LED strip to the former. I'm using high viscosity CA super glue adhesive. So here we have the finished light ready to hang on the wall, for which I'm using one of these concealed fixings. The only other thing I've done is added an inline dimmer control, which can be used to set whatever brightness is needed.